comment to you. It does so in a bit of a broken manner, and but a broken manner, but a sure voice. Looking upon the lot of you, he says his hellos, and he asks what it is that you need, and the one engineer there, he's gonna say, Jolston says, we need access to your hologram records so that we can get a map of the area. And the guard says, already have for you. Or the shaman there, as it were, says, already have for you. Or the representative, sorry, not shaman, but the representative says, already have for you. Hands you a map. He opens it up and he says, this tunnel here take you furthest we know of towards lava we used to use. Tube overhead, completely destroyed. Engineer looks it over, gives an understanding nod, and looks over towards the lot of you and says, we're ready to roll. He folds up the map, gives a salute. The Scriff Neblin says, you have handshake. And the engineer looks down, oh yeah, of course, and gives the little guy a handshake. And a moment later, the representative gives a nod, and him and his guard head back. One of their own joins you and says, I see you to gate, yeah? Moving ahead again.
What is you calling me gay?
How many of those engineers do we have? The human ones?
So you guys have four. Four from up top. 3 humans and 1 halfling, and then you have 2 gnomish.
The gnomes, yeah. Is it ESKE?
SK? ESQUEE.
Oh, duh.
SK.
Just looking at that. Okay.
As it says on the chalkboard, actually.
I have a wife.
2 weeks to move. Hey, congratulations. You have
That's gay. What do you call me? You call me gay?
5 experience with it. And so you guys are making your way towards the gate. He looks at you and he gives a hey yeah kind of Borat style. Yay, American! So you guys head up towards the gate. Getting towards the city gate, it's a large steel structure framing a tunnel in the wall. Massive cavern wall that it is. Pinpoints of light glistening all around you as you come towards the tunnel. The opening yawning ahead with pinpoints of light dotting along the tunnel, following downwards. Some of the guards, there's a trio of guards on the one side and a pair on the other, having a conversation as you guys approach. The 3 on the other side are playing a game of cards. They give a nod towards you guys as you come towards. The one fellow looks towards you and says, he opened gate for you, and you go. And you can see that there's a gate in front with bars, a large portcullis covering the one right next to them, and then there's a sealed gate some distance ahead. As you guys watch the one guard from the pair on the right get up and pull a lever, and then sits back down, and one of the trio playing cards gets up and goes and pulls a lever on their side, and the portcullis in the center begins to lift. After a brief moment, the doorway is open. The camera pans away from you guys to show Ivor stepping through the blue glow, dissipating behind him, and he's already crossed the way. Swinging open one door, guards come towards you. And he's pulling out his short sword. And he's walking along. As you walk past and make your way out the church, out the portal area.
I follow the scrape marks on the ground, the trail of open doors.
So easily you cover the distance and make your way out towards the city gate. Seeing in the distance, it's hard to miss the large contingent of medium-sized humanoid figures, along with a large Zamboni glowing in the torchlight. As you make your way there, and you guys are standing yonder, the portcullis lifts. You guys make your way through. You guys begin forward, torchlight on either side of you, glowing against the side of the Zamboni, shining as you guys move towards. Your shadows covering each other. Your breath heavy in the dense, underdark air. Fungus fills your nasal passageways.
How long is the drill?
The drill is about, 12 feet we said or something? And so anyway, it's rolling freely on tracks that are off gear. So, excuse me. You guys make your way forward through this tunnel. Getting to the far end, you can see that the solid gate is a large metal unit with a split down the center, rectangular in shape. Simple being the tunnel itself in a rectangle of 50 feet wide, 25 feet tall. You reach this gate with a simple lever on the one side and a guard sitting in a chair asleep against it. Your footfalls don't seem to disturb it.
I will ask what Ivor's business is here.
What now?
I've been sent to oversee this operation.
Wait, he's not there.
I thought he was here.
No, he's not there. He's moving towards you guys. You guys are already through the portcullis and all the way down the hallway. Anyway, so you close the distance on it as they drop in.
Okay, then I'll yell, "What is your business with us here?"
No, you're already at the other end. You're dealing with an asleep dude next to a lever. Seriously, you guys come towards the end, and it's a super dramatic moment, and there you all stand.
There's a giant Zamboni drill, and he didn't wake up from
Nope,
that?
he's completely passed out. Old guy, too.
These guys sleep through the explosions, remember?
Yeah, pretty much.
They
He
have
sleeps
adapted.
through the drilling. I'm pretty sure he doesn't have a.
You also notice
direction.
there's you can see next to him there's a large tin of just like old, well, freshly made, freshly eaten fish. It looks like this guy just finished eating. The entire air just around this guy smells of, I don't know, trout.
We'll get one
Smells
of the,
like my sister.
the engineers to talk to him in Gnomish and tell him to open up the gate.
The engineers look at one another. Where does the guy get fish down
That
here?
fly's pissing me off.
I know, right?
Eat just one fly.
Oh shit, nigga.
Hold still.
It's a big one too.
It's over here.
Fucking ridiculous.
Holy crap.
Time to get to work. It's awkward, I'm going to tell you
I
now.
could see me breaking that.
So the problem is, if I make it smaller and then I go to swing at something, it's probably going to extend out.
Actually, if you know what you're doing with it, you can kind of samurai it real close so it like
Oh, yeah?
grows as you
Unsheathing,
swing.
yes.
Oh, dude, I've had some fun with that thing. It's cool. There's some technique to that thing, trust me. So, in any event,
No, I'm trying to
you
build
guys
a
make
fire.
your way up
Try
towards
the-
this solid doorway. Like I said, the guard's sitting there, big tin of freshly chewed. If it was that easy to open, it would
Doesn't
suck because
go-
it'd be
yeah,
that
it
easy to fall. You know. You see the guy sleeping. What do you do?
I contemplate on stealing the fish for the.
It's eaten fish, dude.
Oh.
It's a pie tin of eaten fish.
Oh, never
Well, he's
mind.
a twisted fuck, man.
Yeah, I could like feed it to the dragon because
I
dragons
don't know
like
about that. Yeah, that
bones.
should know. Say?
Dragons like bones. Most
What
dragons.
dragons? What are you talking about?
I'm kidding.
No, what are you talking about?
I don't know about the dragon.
Oh yeah, no, exactly. You don't know about the dragon.
Forgot.
Get the note to wake him up.
Okay.
Sorry.
So, saying one of the Swerfneblin, looks at you,
No.
gives a nod.
Can I do
Heads up.
something?
Okay.
I moved the pie plate of eaten fish on the old man. Just because.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. You pick up the pie plate. Looking at it, looks pretty good. It's got a bunch of fungus around the edges.
Ooh,
Decorated.
delicious.
It looks like somebody actually took time to make this, but this
Yeah.
guy just ate the fish.
Yeah.
In any event, it smells decent. So putting over to the side, some feet away, you nudge it around the corner. Yeah, that should be out of the sight.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. With that said, the Swerfneblin is waking up in the background as you're doing this. So the camera's focused on him the whole time as this is occurring. And the guy wakes up and you guys have a conversation. And he gets up and you're like, hee hee hee, he's never going to see this.
Is this the outer gate for the city or what?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And the one guy just gets up, clank, and as you're putting it down, the door starts to open in the background. You're like, hee hee hee, no one's gonna see that. And you walk back, and sure enough, nobody had any idea what you were doing. Nobody paid any attention.
Excellent.
A couple engineers start moving the Zamboni as you guys slide into the darkness up ahead. A large cavernous space opens, yawning into darkness. A pathway snakes away. And according to the engineers, and regarding the map, Jolston says, we follow this for 1 hour. It splits. We head to the left. We follow that for 1 hour, according to the map. Once we're there, we drill through a wall. That's this one here. And the Swerfneblin is looking it over. He's giving a nod as this is occurring. So you watch like 3 engineers doing this.
So Smurf Dublin is a gnome.
It's an under gnome, so
Under
basically,
gnome.
yeah, they're. I don't know if they're dark skinned or not. Yeah, I believe they're dark skinned gnomes.
Okay.
And then they live in the Underdark, capable of seeing in the darkness, the shadow. Blah blah blah. Are we agreed? No.
Yeah.
We're trying, eh?
Oh, yeah.
We're trying. Well, I threw a mill at it. Fizzy's not playing ball, so we're not gonna get it. That's okay.
One of my schizophrenic characters.
I'm blaming you. Haha.
Hey, Dooley, one of my schizophrenic characters will be a woman that likes Ivor. Just to torture you.
Whatever that means.
He's Ivor.
You
He's
do
Ivor.
remember that
Oh,
you just
okay.
killed one of your characters, right? Like I have no doubt that he will do it again.
He can't. Not if he doesn't have a reason.
True. That is true.
Actually, he shot Dorian. And he
Clearly, we don't know Joe very well.
You should be punished for that.
Daggers still do 1d4.
I was punished, Paul.
Daggers?
I was
Do
punished.
1d4, yes.
Okay.
He was giving Dorian.
Did I make it too expensive then? If she's not going to play, and Joe's not going to throw on it. And what do you have for experience then?
My character or 10,000, 9,000.
Is that it?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Yeah, my system's fucked. Something's wrong with it. Well, that's okay.
It's kind of pointless because I'm just going to throw against it over this.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, it looks like we got an XP war.
I will win.
You have more than like busy.
I will win.
Make it a little more affordable. We'll go like that. I mean, it's a farting dragon, let's be honest.
Yeah.
I'm gonna make the thing deadly later on. It's gonna occasionally fart and do green dragon damage. Anyway. Yeah, but like in the middle of the ballroom. Okay, let's move along here. Sorry. Moving into the darkness as the portcullis raises for Ivor in the background. The steel door shuts as you guys find yourselves pitched into the darkness, save for the pinpoint of light that is you and your group. The lot of you with your various implements, whatever it is that you're using to see in the darkness, stand around in a group. The Surfnevolent obviously not needing anything. They still hold back actually under the protection of you guys who are holding position as the guard upon the place. So for whatever reason, it's actually just the you guys that are guarding this crew of dudes.
Oh, alright then. I petition we move out and continue along the designated passageway.
Okay. So you lead the charge?
I'll lead the charge. I'll lead point, yeah.
You don't have any way of seeing the darkness, but do you have anything to go with?
Sun rods? No, I don't think I have them.
No, you have no torches, no sun rods, and nothing?
Nothing.
What cantrips do you have?
On me, I have healing light. That's pretty, or not healing light, just healing.
Is it cantrip?
Yeah, I think.
I'm going to say no. You should have some other cantrips.
Yeah.
Kind of makes every
Mage light.
injection suddenly-
That's a good one.
The what now?
Is a good
Mage
cantrip.
light.
Mage light?
Yeah.
Okay.
How long does it last for?
I have no idea. That's just light now, isn't it?
Yeah.
I think so.
Yeah, okay. So, what are you igniting?
So-
We don't do like the thumb and shit. 'Cause
Okay.
Let's do
Yeah.
the stone. The rock.
Yeah. Just I pick up a rock.
Yeah,
I
okay.
find by kicking
Cool.
it.
Some people have a preference. Like, I want to do a stick and it's a torch. Haha, you know, like this.
Yeah.
So whatever.
Yeah.
So you would light up a stone, holding a rock on high, and it easily illuminates all around. So.
How long does mage light last for?
1 hour.
1 hour?
Man, all right,
Okay.
no more super expensive injection shit. The injection system seems a little broken. Moving along.
Please
Yeah.
don't get away from them.
I suspect we'll be done in under